Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about a very important topic today about which each one of us is keen to know. I'll be telling you about your ISHT DEVA and how to find out your right ISHT and whether it is a male deity or a female deity and what is the role of our ISHT in our lives and how to connect with our ISHT. I'll be talking about all these things today. So stay connected till the end of the video and you are going to get some very important information through me. So first of all, friends, what is the meaning of ISHT? ISHT means something that is desirable, something that is very important to us. So ISHT Deva is the god or goddess who is very, very important for us in our journey towards moksha, because ultimately it is the soul which is coming here time and again, which is taking birth time and again through various lifetimes in the form of our prarabdhas. Based upon our prarabdhas, we are getting a new life time and again, and there are certain areas which will be very fruitful for each one of us, about which we are going to enjoy in this life. But there would be many areas where we will feel that there are some shortcomings and where we will have some sufferings. So the areas where the sufferings are going to be would be the ones which are the lessons to learn for your soul. And the moment we learn those lessons, we forgive those people who have harmed us, or we learn something uh, from the situations which are not so good, would be the time when the soul will progress one step further. But many a times the mind comes in between. The mind comes in between our path towards moksha, and the mind will always give you some ideas to have a shortcut, to be revengeful, or to do something which is against our path of moksha. So if we are rightly connecting with our Ishtadeva, then the mind would be always walking on the right path. If the mind is walking on the right path, it becomes very easy for the soul to travel towards moksha and thereby finally or eventually get rid uh, of the cycle of life and death. So it is very important for each one of us to get connected to our isht. So each one of us is having a different isht, whether it is a male isht for a given horoscope or a female isht. You have to find out through your horoscopes. So to figure out the isht deva in your chart, you will have to go through certain steps. But one more thing I would like to tell you is that you can connect with your Ishta through the process of mantra jap, that you can chant the specific mantra related to your Ishta for about 108 times every day. And this is one of the ways to connect to your Ishta. The other way to connect to your Ishta is to do meditation where you are keeping the image of your Ishta in your mind, in your third eye, and you are meditating on the image of your Ishta. So this is another way to connect to your Ishta. So when you are connecting to your Ishta through this way, you stay in that form for about half an hour every day. This will help you to get the right guidance, the right support to the answers to your queries, and you will always see that the decisions that you take in your life would be always the right ones, because the guidance is ultimately going to come to you through your isht in your mind. So this is another way to get connected. So first of all, I'm going to put the screen on share so that you can find out how to figure out your isht deva. So first of all, isht deva is the planet. So the steps to find out your Ishta Deva is, you have to find out the planet with the highest degrees in your horoscope. This is the planet which is called as the Atma Karka. So now you have to see its position in your Navamsha chart. So take the Atma Karka in your Navamsha chart, and that sign where the Atma Karka is placed in your Navamsha chart is called as the Karkamsha ascendant. But we will not talk about the Karkamsha ascendant in this video. We just have to figure out our right Isht. So once it has gone to the Navamsha, look at the 12th house to it. The 12th house to your Atmakarka in your Navamsha chart will tell you about your ISHT DEVA. So, if there are planets present there, like if there are male planets present in the 12th house to your Atmakarka in your Navamsha chart, it means you have a male ISHT. If there are female planets present here, then it means you have a female ISHT DEVA. Now, how to find out which one is the male and the female? Planets like Mars, Saturn, and Sun and Jupiter, these are all considered as the male planets. And the planets like Rahu, which is actually Rahu is actually a male planet, but the deity related to Rahu is Ma Durga. So planets like Rahu, Moon, and Venus will give you deities like which are female deities, and Ketu will give you a male deity. So now the next slide will tell you about the deities which you can expect from the various planets. Like if Sun is present in the 12th house to your Atmakarka, then your deity is Lord Shiva or Lord Surya, that is the Sun itself. If Moon is present here, then the deity is Ma Parvati. If Mercury is present here, then your deity is Lord Vishnu or Lord Ganesha. If Mars is present here, then your deity to worship is Lord Kartike or Lord Subramaniam. If Jupiter is present here, then the deity to worship is Lord Brahaspati or Lord Ganesha. If Ketu is present here, then your deity is Lord Ganesha or Lord Shiva. If Rahu is present here, then the deity to worship is Ma Durga, that is a female deity. And if Saturn is present here, then the deity to worship is Lord Bhairav, Lord Shiva, Ma Kali. So you can worship any of these. If Venus is present here, then Ma Lakshmi is the deity to worship. So these are the list of the deities. But this is one scenario. But what will happen if there is no planet present in the 12th house to your Atmakarka? What will you do in that case? So the next step is that in that case, you will have to see where has the Lord of the 12th house to your Atmakarka gone. Suppose your Atmakarka goes to the sign of Taurus. So the 12th house to Taurus is Aries sign. Now you have to see where has Mars gone in this chart. So if planet Mars has gone to the sign of, say, Sagittarius, so it means the deity to worship has to be a male planet because Sagittarius is a male sign. So it means the deity, I mean to say Sagittarius is an odd sign. So if the planet has gone into an odd sign, it means the male deities have to be worshipped. If it has gone to the even sign, it means a female deity has to be worshipped. Like if the planet of Aries, that is Mars, who is the ruler of Aries sign, if it goes to the sign of Cancer, it is an even sign. So it means a female deity has to be worshipped. But if this Mars has gone to an odd sign, say in the sign of Sagittarius or in the sign of Aquarius, these are all odd signs. That in that case, you will worship a male deity. Now, planet Mars itself is a harsh planet. So there are two categories of planets. One is the harsh category and another is the soft category. So the harsh category of planets would be Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, or Sun. These are all harsh category of planets. So if Mars, which is the 12th lord to your Atmakarka, has gone into the sign of Sagittarius, it means you will worship a male deity who is uh, in his harsh form. So male deity in its harsh form could be, you can say Lord Ganesha. So Lord Ganesha is having the face of an elephant. So you can always get connected to Lord Ganesha. or the harsh form of a male deity could be, but here we are only talking about the deities related to Jupiter. So Jupiter deities are Brahaspati and Lord Ganesha. So Ganesha is the harsh form of the male deity. So here your Ishtadeva becomes Lord Ganesha. So I am going to present before you some example charts which will help you understand this finding more clearly. So the first chart which I am going to show you is of a native whose Atmakarka is Mercury. Mercury is the planet with the highest degrees in this horoscope. So Mercury has gone to its own sign, that is Virgo sign. So the 12th sign to Virgo would be the place where your Ishtadeva has to be found. Now, the ruler of Leo sign is Sun. So we will see where has Sun gone in this horoscope. So Sun has gone to the sign of Scorpio here. So Scorpio is an even sign. So it means your Ishtadeva is a female deity. Now Sun in itself is a harsh planet. It means it is the harsh form of the female deity. So female deity related to the harsh form could be Ma Durga or Ma Kali. So you can worship any harsh form of the female deity here. Next example is of another chart where the Atmakarka is Venus. Now Venus is placed in the 6th house here. So the 12th to Venus is the Taurus sign here. And here two planets are posited, Ketu and Mars. Mars is sitting in its neutral sign, whereas Ketu is sitting in its debilitated sign. So there is another criteria. If there are more than one planets placed in the 12th house to your Atmakaraka, we will take the planet that is more strong between these two or between 3 or 4. So the strongest planet will govern your Ishtadeva. So here between Ketu and Mars, Mars is in its neutral sign and Ketu is in its debilitated sign. So it means Mars is more strong, more powerful compared to planet Ketu. So the deity related to Mars will become your Ishtadeva. And the deity related to Mars, as I have told you, is Lord Karthike and Subramaniam. You can choose any between these two because Mars is stronger compared to planet Ketu. Now I'll show you another chart. This is another chart of a person whose Atma Karka is Sun. So now Sun has gone to the sign of Gemini. So the 12th to Sun is your Taurus sign. So here there is planet Moon sitting here. So Moon will become your ruling deity here. And Moon is a female deity. So the goddess related to Moon is Ma Parvati. So you can pray to Ma Parvati considering her as your Ishtadeva. So whenever there is a planet present in the 12th house to your Atmakarka, that planet related deity becomes your Ishtadeva. And if there is no planet present, then you will have to see where has the Lord of the 12th sign gone to, and that place will tell you about your Ishtadeva. Like in the first example, the Atmakarka was Mercury and the 12th to Mercury was Leo sign. So here we found out where planet Sun has gone. Sun has gone into an even sign. So it means you have a female deity to worship. Now the quality of the planet has to be seen. The quality of planet Sun is of a harsh planet. So that will tell you the harsh form of the female deity. So friends, this was about the way to check your Ishtadeva, and I hope you have followed this video. If you have any doubts, you can just post your comments in the comment section and I will try to answer to your queries related to this video. Thank you all for listening and be blessed.